I'm Kris Travis, 1PW Tag Team Champion. We're here at iceSheffield in the Steel City. I want to see everyone down at the 1PW show July the 11th. Steel City Ice Rage Total Meltdown. We're going to be tearing it up and I want to see you all down. Somebody told me it was wrestling on ice. What's going on? Apparently this is going to be turned into a jam-packed 1PW arena, and I can't tell you how excited I am to be on the same bill as my hero, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Now, I mean, if I were to put a comparison, I'd say the wrestler and Mickey Rourke. You are South Yorkshire's Mickey Rourke. Is that the kind of lifestyle that you lead?
Well, I've seen the wrestler a few times, and that is what wrestling is like. Unfortunately, there's some bad aspects to it, there's some good aspects, but it is pretty close to the bone.
Mickey Rourke was unemployed in the movie, and I think you're struggling yourself at present, is that right?
Yeah, at the minute, just down on my luck, not got a job at the minute, but still looking. So if there's anyone out there who wants to employ a wrestler, good times.
But surely the weekends is when you really still shine, you're still busy, you're still wrestling.
Yeah.
Tell us about your involvement with wrestling.
Yeah, obviously most weekends up and down the country I've been wrestling for about 7.5, maybe 8 years. Wrestling up and down the country against big names. It's the last few years that I've got my name out there, won the 1PW tag titles with Martin Kirby. And we're just looking to make bigger and better things from there.
There's a handsome fellow on there called Kris Travis we can see. You look like you've got a few bruises on your hand. What was all that about?
Oh yeah, well, one or two. Well, after my match, Blue Meanie and Nova defended the tag belts. Next minute, Kevin Thorne, fella there, runs down, trying to make a name for himself with the champ. Attacks me for no reason, hits me with his steel staff, breaks it over my arm. I don't know what it's all about, but he'll be getting his payback at the next show, don't worry.
Well, if anybody suggests this is fake, God forbid, well, look at the marks on your arm there. I mean, that must have really hurt.
Really hurt isn't the word. My elbow was out here, there was fluid everywhere. I had a big bruised arm, I had to go to the hospital, I had to have x-rays and everything. Luckily, nothing was broken, but it was a close call.
This is going to be a terrific show, isn't it, Kris?
Yeah, it should be the biggest one 1PW's ever done. We're hoping for a big sellout crowd, a hot crowd. Bret Hart's going to be on the show. It's going to be good. Now,
Bret's not obviously going to be wrestling, he's retired now, isn't he?
Yeah. He's been retired for a few years. I think he got a concussion and obviously can't wrestle now, but he's always been one of my heroes, so it'd be nice to be on the same show as him. And
spicing it up a little, we've got a Boxer v Wrestler match with Ryan Rhodes and Scott Gallagher. What's all that about?
I've no idea. I was backstage and then heard a big commotion. I had to look round and then there's punches being thrown. Not really sure if I'm honest, but I don't know what's going on with that, but it'd be interesting to see, won't it?
Now, people will have heard of WWE and maybe TNA and various others,
yeah.
But 1PW seems to have really established itself as a big British brand in wrestling now.
Yeah, well, they're looking to make it the #1 in the UK. Arguably, they already are at the minute. The Sheffield Ice show, we're looking to make that the big one, what establishes as the #1 in the country, maybe even Europe. So. And
what can fans expect when they come along if they've never been and seen live wrestling? What kind of show is it going to be?
Well, there's fun for everyone because you've got your wrestler versus boxer. That's going to be for everyone to be. Don't know what's going to happen. You've got your legend Bret the Hitman Hart. So any WWE fans from years ago want to meet the legend, they can come down. You've got the new UK guys like myself who's trying to make a name for himself. We'll go out, we'll bust his gut, try and make the best show possible. It's a family show, but there's aspects what the adults will really love as well.